Zonia and azonia. Beings defined by limitations and those defined by a complete lack of limitation. These are the two classes of existence in both the material plane and the astral plane. When one azonia grew too greedy, then a great struggle came to the land of I-Prezeru. In the vast expanse of the astral plane, also known as the ethereal plane, two azonia fell in love. Lacking the physical form of the zonia, which naturally granted existence, the existences Kakarine and Leia bound themselves together for mutual protection, but that arrangement would not last. The encyclopedia entry states, "She used to have a close relationship with Leia by establishing a support system for each other's existence. However, Leia became capable of having her own incarnation, such as Ihadoka, Gilklova, etc., in different dimensions and broke all relations with Kakarine. Leia spread her consciousness through the many lower dimensions. She found mortals who would make suitable vessels for her will and imposed herself upon them. These beings became known as assumed figures. While they all share Leia's will and memory, each assumed figure has its own ego, so she only chose those with temperaments compatible with her own. Since then, Kakarine has made it her mission to destroy Leia's incarnations, and to bring Leia's existence into one single form. Kakarine believes that if she kills all but the last incarnation of Leia, that she will love her once again. Now Kakarine has turned her attention to the world of I-Prezeru, where Leia chose the court magician Ihadoka il-Amela as her assumed figure. With the assumed figure of Ihadoka under her control, Leia menaced the magical land of I-Prezeru. Divided into 4 kingdoms, Finisterre, the Republic of Magmel, the True Republic of Magmel, and Evna Abraku, the Divine Land, the people of I-Prezeru found a common enemy in Ihadoka. They bound her into Evil Zone, also called the Land Wind Promised. From the encyclopedia, it is a magic area where an existence is temporarily degenerated from azonia, which is an existence that has no limitations in its freedom, into azonia, which is an existence that has limitations. Since it is the area where a divine being of azonia can be imprisoned, it is also called the confinement area. By sealing Ihadoka into the Evil Zone, the 4 nations bought themselves time to carry out their summons plan. They summoned warriors who would be able to defeat Ihadoka under the guidance of the Finisterre magician Alti El-Lazel. Into Finisterre, the heroes Danzavar and Errol were summoned. Drawn by the resonance between Karen, a fragment of Leia left over from an assumed figure that Kakarine destroyed, and Ihadoka, a girl named Setsuna was also summoned. Into Evna Abraku, the Divine Land, Gali was summoned. Into the Republic of Magmel, Kia and Lai were summoned. Into the True Republic of Magmel, Midori was summoned. Each of the story paths, except for Ihadoka's, ends in her death. In Ihadoka's story, she completes her plan to destroy the land of I-Prezeru. Regardless, this is not the end of Leia. She still has Gilklova and many other incarnations which continue to wreak havoc across multiple dimensions. However, both Kakarine and Ihadoka's stories end with Kakarine's presumed death. With no other force hunting her down, Leia will continue to spread, incarnate, and destroy until there is nothing left. Chakariko, an aquatic mollusk living in ponds and rivers clinging to the riverbed. It is 10 centimeters long and has a cylindrical body. It polarizes and reflects light like a prism in the clear water, so it is popular as an aquarium fish. Its body is very fragile, and the best way to catch them is generally to fish them out by hooking its tentacle. Al's hobby is to catch Chakariko.